Hi everyone, and welcome back to Spyro the Dragon. So hopefully we're going to finish it up now. I've got one more level to do in Dreamweavers. I've got the Icy Flight, and then I've got the final world. So in order to get to the Icy Flight, I need to go round this way, I think. Yeah, so I've got just the Icy Flight left to do. Is that right? Yeah. Just Icy Flight, and then it's the final world. And the final world's a bit more straightforward. It's smaller as well. We should be able to get all that done rather easily. You and you. Oh, didn't even need the first one there because I could just jump on whilst it was raising. Okay, Icy Flight. Final of the flight levels. And I don't like them, so hopefully this one's going to be not too big of a problem. At least I know what I'm doing first. Whoop. Did I miss one? I guess I missed one. Got the barrels back as well. Funny how only the first and the last one has the barrels. Right. Okay, so I've got them all this time. Now I don't know which way is the best way to go through here. Okay, I guess it's this way. You kind of want to go against them. Okay. But let's... now that I'm in here, let's get the choppers as they're called. At least these don't move around horizontally. Am I missing any in here? Maybe. Hopefully not. One. Okay. 3 more. Hopefully there's 3 in here. Or 2 more in here. Oh, yes! Okay. Okay, I need to go back to the treasure chests now, which... I mean, I've got plenty of time for them. Oh. Okay, this is kind of... I kind of feel like I'm wasting a lot of time, but at the same time, I've got plenty of time. Do I have enough time? No. Alright. Oh. I feel like this one shouldn't be too hard. Right, let's actually grab these chests whilst I'm here. Okay. So I'm missing one chest. And I don't know where it is. I should probably start that again. Okay, let's do the chests and the lights first. This is probably doable. This might actually be the optimal way to do it, if I'm completely honest. Okay, I feel like that is the optimal way to do it. Okay, so I've kind of got a good grasp of how it's all laid out right now. If I can not hit in the wall. At least you don't lose lives when you fail at these. Start again. I missed the chest. I'm gonna try and speedrun it, but if I make a silly mistake and it's early on, it'll be faster just to restart, I guess. Oof. I mean, if this technique works, I can maybe win with plenty of time to spare. I might have quite a bit of leeway as well. I think that's the thing about this one. I think there's plenty of leeway. It's just got like nonsense like that to deal with. Oh, don't be jittering at me. Okay. Right. New, and then there's one more around here. Is that right? Okay. Got one barrel, and then there's two barrels, and then there's another barrel I can get here. Okay, and there's three of the choppers in here. Okay. There's the other one. And now, just need to adjust myself. Come down. Oh, no. Ugh. Yeah. I've got a handle on it. I know what I'm doing. It's just, you gotta be, it's rather fidgety. Another thing I find as well is you have to remember that at least with this game, sometimes, see that's what I mean, fidgety, so fidgety. The fire actually has a bit of a decent range than what I intuitively think it does. Like that one there. I wouldn't have thought it could get it, but when you start to adapt to it, you can sort of figure out like, oh yeah, that would work on that one there. Aha, okay. Oh. Give it a bit too much leeway that time. Okay. So that's sorted. That's good. That's sorted. Let's Just focus on these. There's three in this room, as I'm calling them rooms. It's fine. I missed those barrels, but that's okay, I suppose. Where are the last barrels? There they are. Okay, there's the last barrels. One more. There you are. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. It was, although I don't know, maybe my skills have just improved since the first one. I say that as if it's the first time I'm playing this game. Well, I suppose it's kind of true. But okay, that is everything. So, yep. And all of that stuff. Okay, so now our job is to go to the balloonist. And he can take us to the final world. Amos. Go to Nasty's world. So Nasty's world is rather unique in the sense that the world itself has basically nothing in it, as you'll see. And there's a few levels. Okay. There's a few treasures lying around. Let's just collect the treasure. Not much of it though. Oh, and there's this as well. Balloonist, what's your name? Hack. Yeah, let's stay here. We don't need to go anywhere else. Everywhere else is sorted. So, yeah, there's still stuff that we can't get yet, but you'll notice these random dragon heads. See, Delbin.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Nasty's world now, Spyro, and you are the dragon who must defeat him.
Bring him on! I'm ready!
Reach the exit in each of Nasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork himself.
Yeah, so basically there's a couple levels here you have to do in order, and you have to actually get to the end of them. Which, I mean, aside from in order to gain access to the first boss, which interestingly is also a dragon head. So it's sort of like foreshadowing. I never thought about that before. But yeah, so first level we have is Nork Cove. Of course you've still got dragons to free and treasure to find. But it's very much like, so this first level is rather construction themed. There aren't many levels in this world, as you will see. But we're just going to make our way through. Ooh. Okay then. Oh, a little rat on the side there. What are you doing up there? Still pretty straightforward, but I've got to say, I do think... Oh. Okay. I was going to say, pretty straightforward level, but I do like the idea of ending the game on this sort of theme. Yeah, so we don't need to... As part of the story, we don't need to... Ooh, bit jittery there. Part of the story, we don't need to free any more dragons or collect any more treasure. But if you want 100%, then you do. Yeah, let's blow you up with the TNT you've been throwing. And anyone who's played Crash 1 will have toxic waste memories over that. But this is Spyro, so you're not going to have enemies as difficult or as awkward as those. Unless they're frogs, of course. We'll make the frogs the exception. The exception to the rule. Right. What do you have to say? Latif, I've freed you before, haven't I?
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Nasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my Nork boots if I were him.
Hey, I'm freeing all these dragons. Why can't they help me? Other than just give me a bit of advice. Some of them, all they do is thank me. They thank me for releasing them. Okay. Well, we've got this here, and I think the way we get this is come over here. We'll ram this barrel into it. Yeah. And it's got one gem. You do come to expect multiple gems to be like fly out of those things, and I know that it doesn't really matter either way, but you expect the spectacle. Well, that's a strange sentence, isn't it? Oh, let's get this guy out the way. No. Oh, I guess. Right. So where do we go from here? And the answer is straight ahead. I just didn't have the camera angled very well. Okay. This guy here is just casually standing on top of TNT. Well, we'll deal with that. Alright. I have to hit it with that barrel probably. That thing there, that chest. In fact, probably the theme for a lot of this. Just hit things with barrels. You have to line yourself up a little bit. Which I think is probably one of the downfalls of this game. Just the fact that like the way you have to like line yourself up in like tight areas. It's not really a game that's good at that, is it? Oh. What a weird animation. I was sort of like mid-jump and then it squished me. Right. Can I get that thing from here? Alright then. Yeah, see, there you get the spectacle. And yes, they're all red gems, they're all worth 1. If you care about that. I mean, really at this point in the game, the value of gems doesn't mean anything. Which you'll find out to an extreme degree rather soon. Anyone who's played this game knows what I'm talking about. I imagine most people do. If anyone's 120% of this game, it's strange having to say 120% rather than 100%. Just what the game calls it. But if you're 120% of this game, you'll know what I mean. How many gems are in this level, by the way? 400. So nearly halfway there. I'm living on a prayer. Okay, now let's line this up. Come on. Another guy just going to stand there waiting for me. Barrel? Do you need me to run away? Okay. Oh, is it not doing that? Do I have to charge these? Oh, well, that worked fine enough. Yeah, that's fine. You hold that TNT. Okay. Thomas?
Wow! I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon. What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Yeah. Well, they do have some interesting interactions in this game, the dragons. Quite quirky. And they're not just saying thank you for releasing me, of course. But yeah, I think I'm nearing the end of this level, to be quite honest. It's not much, is it? It's not much at all. Okay, well there's the end. Don't forget you have to go through the end. I've got to remember that so I don't accidentally skip. Press the exit level button on the menu. Right. These two just lined up. I don't know how that affected both of them, but sure thing. So there's 2 dragons in this level, I've got them both. And is this the way towards the end? No, this is the way to a key. A key kind of just there, not really hidden away like it is on other levels. How many different ways are there to go? I don't want to go the right way, if you get what I mean. I don't want to go the way to the end of the level, I want to go where all the treasure is. Oh, well, there's the chest. Yep, lots of stuff going on there. Right. So that's all of that. Do I have a nice round number? Okay, if I get these 2. Oof. That's not a nice round number. But it's alright, I've still got more level to go, so don't panic just yet. Is it 400? It is 400. I was thinking for a second, oh no, is it 500? No, it's 400. So I think, I'm hoping that by the time I get to the end of this bit here, that'll all be done and dusted. 10. Come on. Don't let me be missing it. There it is. Right. 400 out of 400. Sure thing. Gotta remember to jump into the exit. Can't be exiting the level from the menu. Right, so that now grants us access to the next level, Twilight Harbour, and this bunch of treasure here. Yep. And this level is rather military themed. So, yeah, getting rather into the heart of it all now, I guess. But in this level we have, again, 400 gems and 2 dragons to find. Oh, is this an extra secret side place? There's a life. Yeah, but these levels... Interesting, these levels towards the end, they're not too difficult. It's just there's some random levels in the middle that gets difficult. Right. And kill you. I don't think it's likely that I'm going to be missing any random gems around, especially if I make sure I turn the camera and see these little ledges over here. Like, I could have easily missed those ones. Still, I've always got to be careful though. No. Can't be having you shoot me with a machine gun. Ah, yeah, they changed that for the Reignited trilogy. Because it was like, you can't have machine guns in a children's game, so they had to change them for like... It's like paintballs or something? Like... I don't know. But yeah, they actually censored it. I mean, people say like, oh, censorship these days, you can't even say this or you can't even do that. But in some regards, I mean, not in all regards, in some regards people just know better. But in some different regards, the world has changed. So, like, it might have a different meaning today than it did however many years ago. Back in the 90s. Because I mean, if you look at like the world, not even talking about, like, I suppose it is kind of like politics and all that, but I'm not even thinking politics. If you just think about like the way that people like perceive things, you forget how much has changed.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for your great help. I've saved 78 dragons and all you can do is thank me for releasing you. Right. So there's a thingy with a chest. Man, I make for great quarantine, don't I? There's the thing over there. There's a thing. I don't know what you would call it. A crate? A chest? I mean, I call the chests. I mean, technically there are chests in this game, aren't there? You know, there's like those there, they're chests I've just blown up there. But I call the metal ones chests with the key. See, there's these ones here, like the metal crates. Ah yes, I remember this bit. Click this again.
Be on the lookout for Nork Commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Right. So I think... Yeah, you can pull up the drawbridge there. And, oh, look at that, there's some speed boosts just next to it. I think the dragons are being trapped again from before. Ah, right, yeah, of course. You use that. That's how you get you destroy the metal chest. over there. Use the charge. Okay, let's not miss any of these. And anything around here? Oh, there's a secret there. We suppose you have to come over here for the gems anyway. But okay, so let's go back. Pull the drawbridge down, and then I can charge back over to smash that metal crate. The big reinforced crate? I don't know. The game doesn't really give names to everything, does it? Whoa! Okay. Do that again, but properly this time. I do like the fact that these two rats keep respawning. At least it feels like they are. Oh, no, no. Oof. Not that it matters. Is that lava? There's a bit of a... Oh, hold on. No, I don't want to go this way. I'm going to go around here. Need to smash that crate. Yeah, I think it's lava. I always thought that was like just water. And it had a bit of an orange tint because it was reflecting the sunset. Okay. Here we go. And smash. That would hurt, wouldn't it? Imagine you just headbutt straight into a wall. I mean, yeah, it hurts the enemies if you're running into guys without armor. I understand that it's going to hurt them a lot more than you. But if you just ran smack straight into a wall, that would really hurt. Like that's the dragon equivalent of getting your something stuck underneath your toenail or something, which is horrible to even think about. Or stubbing your toe. I say that as if dragons don't have toes. Obviously they do. But I don't know how prevalent it is for dragons. I don't know how much of a problem it is in the dragon world for them to stub their toe. I suspect it's little enough for that analogy to work. What am I talking about? Yep. And round. And smash, and yeah, you know the rigmarole by now. Jump, flame, yeah. Now have I missed any? Was it just me, or was there like a split? Am I remembering this correctly? Oh, hold on. Hold on, is that seriously it? I thought I'd been doing loads since then. Oh, I don't know. I think all that talk of dragons stubbing their toe was just sort of threw me off. I'm just sort of phased out. Yeah, you have to be careful. I've got to say though, I do like these enemies because their attacks are very, very telegraphed. So you can really prepare for them. Oh, I let go of that glide a bit early, didn't I? Thankfully not too early, but then I got knocked off anyway. Right. Oh, did that one release a butterfly? I guess they can release butterflies as well? I didn't know. Okay. So here's the end of the level. Have I missed anything? There's not much left. There's 2. And that's 8, yes? Lovely. Okay then. It's the end of the level. So now let's save. As you can see, I've almost got all 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000? Don't know. Oh, look at that. And is that it for the homeworld? Yeah, the homeworld is very small. It's just like an arena. But here we have Nasty Knock himself. But you'll notice there's one more dragon over there. But yeah, so that's, well, I guess there's 500 treasure in here. But yeah, this is it. This is Nasty Knock. The boss himself. Yeah. And how are we going to defeat this boss, you may wonder? Well, first let's go and grab the treasure. And in true Spyro fashion, you don't actually do much in the way of fighting. What we have is a path here. Can't quite get up there just from here. But yeah, you see he's on that panel up there with the lock. So we need to hunt down this thief who's got the key. Gonna go around in circles here. Yeah, he's a bit of a nuisance, but you can do your little hop and jumps and stuff to get to him quicker. And he's got the key. I'm gonna get this gem here. Don't want to miss any of the gems. Now that key doesn't unlock this thing here. It does. It unlocks this door over here. What's behind this door? What's behind door number 2? It's another guy with a key. I'm not bothered about catching him straight away. Of course I do want to, but I want to make sure I get all these treasure. All these treasure, all this treasure. Oh, he hit me. Hit me again. Stop hitting me. Right, let's... excuse me. Okay, there you are. Got the treasure. The key. I've got the treasure as well, but I've got the key. And that will unlock this thing here. And now it's time to fight Nasty Knock. He's been throwing us. Look at how it like shrinks. It doesn't like lower down, like the texture like shrinks. How weird. Anyway, we're gonna fight him. No, he's gonna run away. Okay, well, time to get the treasure along the way. Not bothered about catching him just yet, just need to get this treasure. I mean, he's very far ahead. And just like the thieves, he's going to stop at some point. He's going to stop at some point, wait for us to catch up. All this treasure is just left lying around. Right. Oh, I've missed these bits here. Okay, 375. That's a nice round number. That tells me that I can get another 25 from catching him. So I've got all the treasure here, I think. So that's just a case of catching him. Which he'll stop. He'll get so far, then he'll stop. Yeah. Okay, you can glide across to make like shortcuts as well, but yeah, it's not really working out for me. This is it. I don't think I've got the technique down. Oh, I hit him. And there's 25 gems. And now I've got to chase him and... Oh no! These platforms are shrinking. They're not... Oh, pressed the wrong button. They're not like going inwards, they're actually shrinking. Oh, I've got to do it all again. Ah, fine. A lot of chasing. That's what this game is, it's a lot of chasing. It's what the bosses are. Chasing, right. Okay, get that key in here. The second key. See the door shrink. Yep. Right. And time for the first chase. Got to get there fast enough that he doesn't have time to run away, I guess, when he decides to turn around and shoot his thing at you. Alright then. Right, let's see if I can do this properly this time. So. Yeah, just cut it a little fine. These platforms are shrinking inwards, as you can see. And now we've got up to him, and what do? We hit him. And he gives us 100 gems. So that's all. All the dragons freed, all the dragon eggs freed, and all 12,000 treasure.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
So, that's the end of the game, except, not really, there's still more. I will, however, go over my thoughts and all that. Right, actually, no, I won't. Let's, can I skip this? No, I can't skip it. Alright, okay, well, in that case, I will go over my thoughts right now. So this is a good game. Like I say, so my story of this is that I got it in, it was Christmas of 1998, and it was, man, it was kind of special. It was one of those games where I look back at it and I think, knowing what I know now and how good, like the games that I've played since then, and even the games before then, like measuring up against other things, it's a good game. There's certainly a lot of other better games, including ones I played before this, I believe. But this game was quite revolutionary to me because it really did introduce me to the whole collectathon genre, I suppose, which was a thing before this. I mean, you know, you had your Mario 64 and all that, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, but those were all Nintendo games, and I didn't have any Nintendo games. I had a Game Boy. Yeah, at this point, I would have had a Game Boy for 2 months, and that was like a Game Boy Pocket, and that was like my entire Nintendo catalogue. and almost my entire exposure to Nintendo. I mean, I knew about Mario 64 when that came out with the N64, but I never really played any of it. But this game, well, when I say that it introduced me to the whole collectathon genre, what I mean is it introduced me to the idea of objects being persistent. So when you go to a level and then you get things and you leave, when you come back, those things are gone. Because I was used to things like Sonic and Crash, where the items you collect, they're just a thing to gain you lives, like rings and Wumpa Fruit, they gain you lives. But in here, if you collect a gem, that particular gem is gone. It keeps track of it, and that was really like a big deal to me. That went by rather quickly, but still there's more game. Anyway, we noticed that there's one more head there to get into, and this dragon is going to reveal to us what that is.
Nasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Nasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will not open until you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
And that, continuing from what I was saying, that blew my mind. I was like, oh, if I have to find absolutely everything and come back here and get a secret level. And I was like, oh. And then I saw it close, and I saw it stay closed, and then eventually I came here and I got everything, include, like I said Lofty Castle. That little bit down Lofty Castle was my final gem. I remember getting that and then coming here, and I saw it open, and I was like, oh wow. And yeah, so we have this level, Nasty's Loot. So if you're wondering why at the introduction that dragon said, oh, we have 12,000 treasure, or was it 14? What that's basically alluding to is the fact that there is 12,000 in the game up until this point, but secretly there's an extra 2,000 here. Now this level is interesting, not just because there's a big planet in the sky. It's sort of interesting in that it's like the theme. It is sort of like Nasty's world, but it also has a bit of the old classic like castles and grass of the Adsan's world. But this level has a very, very strange mechanic, which I'll show you in a moment. If you go here, you can see here 2,000 gems in this level. 2,000. That is a lot. But yeah, what makes this level special is that Spyro can fly, but not very high, as it turns out. He can only fly so high. So it's strange like that. You can't really get many places. And there's probably no point in me going through this way. But I guess, whatever. Yeah. See, I'm kind of stuck at this height. I can't go anywhere. That's where I started. I'll sort of tilt downwards as well. But also, yeah, the way you increase how high you can go is by going on these platforms. So I can go on here, and now I can fly this high. Yeah. Anyway, let's get all this treasure. Look. What, a bunch of 10s at 25 there? Oh, all these high value gems. Look at them. Look, there's a guy there. Hey. Come back here. I want that key. Can I get around faster by jumping? Or have I just gotta, like... Ooh. Nuisance, isn't he? Quite fast as well. I'm getting closer, I think. Oh, nearly. There you go. So yeah, we get a key, and that will allow us to go through a door. And what in the door, you may ask? Well, it's a higher platform. Just a platform with nothing in it? Well, there might be stuff in it, but the higher platform itself is very significant for the fact that it will allow me to fly higher, because this level has really weird mechanics. Like, look, I can't get up there, but if I can go into the door, wherever it was, go in here. Some treasure here. Oh, look, 25s. There's another locked door there. And I get onto this higher platform, so now I can fly even higher. But let's get all the treasure first. Can't be missing any treasure. But yeah, I can fly up here now. I can get up here and chase this guy. Where didn't you go in, you? I need that key to get to a higher ledge. Yeah, so this level really is... When you think about it, this level, in the grand scheme of things, is so secret, because when you think about all the secret, like, hidden places and everything, you have to go to every single one of them in the game to get to here. So this place is like super secret, which again to you and I today may not seem like a big deal, but as a 10-year-old thinking that like you found all the secrets, now you can go to a special level. Yeah. And part of the appeal of this level is that you get so many gems. Everything's yellow or purple. Which, again, doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't really mean anything at all. It's all just arbitrary. But you get the spectacle of it all. Oh. Well, they've flown out of there, and now I can climb to a higher ledge. Right. So I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. Let's collect these. Just make sure I don't forget. Oh. Oh, I can't. Oh, there you are. Let's get the key. Oh. Nearly. Right. So I do need to find the next door, which is somewhere on this elevation, obviously. Can I get up there? Oh, I can, I think. Yes. Oh, when you look at that again here, there's another key lock, another locked door, and a bunch of gems, and a higher ledge for me to stand on, so I can fly higher now. What a weird mechanic! What an absolutely bizarre, like, traversal thing. Like, well, if you've stood on a ledge, like, you can fly as high as you've ever stood. Like, that's so weird. No idea where the airplane guy's gone. But in the meantime, let's grab more treasure. All the yellows and purples. There's a bunch of yellows in here, I guess. Right, so it's gone through the lava tunnel. Oh, I'm just making sure that I get all these. Okay. Right. Now where's he gone? I don't know which direction. But somewhere in here, I think. Oh, did I hear that right? This could be a bit of a nuisance. I am lost. I have to keep going round and hoping that we cross paths at some point. Oh, there you are. You've been waiting for me. Right. Okay, it's pretty quick. Yeah, don't get much time. So let's go. Right. We've got a little bit of a head start by not going the whole way up that time. Yeah, he gets quite far ahead. Right. If I go this way, just start breathing fire like mad. Okay. Oh. There you go. Very nice. Now where is that last key lock? I think it's the last one. It's in here, isn't it? Yes, there we go. So we're going here. And what do we have in here? We have 1 gem. Sure thing. 1 10 value gem. Hey, it's nearly a 1/12 of all the gems we've got in the rest of the game. But we can now... Can we get up here? Not quite. I think there's still 1 more to go. But the question is, where can we go now that we couldn't before? I actually don't know. That floor tiling on that platform I was just stood on there, that's in an earlier level, I know. Is that from Town Square? Or... No, it's in the Artisan Home, isn't it? I think. So, hold on. Just double checking. I go up here. There's absolutely nothing here, is there? It's just to get to a higher ledge. So I'm at this elevation now. Right. I can't reach the top though, can I? Can I? Oh, can I just... have I... Oh yeah, I guess I can. Okay. I guess I can reach here. Anyway, we go through here. Look at all these gems. Look at all these purple gems. Oh wow, it's all valuable. Let's go in this room and smash this up. And look, they're all breaking. Oh, look at all those purple gems. Oh man, there's so much treasure here. Look at all this value. Literally, in this room, there's like a 1/12 of the entire rest of the game just in that room. Now, is that all of it? And 2000. And then we have Nork's portrait. And there we go, 100%. Or 120% I should say. So yeah, that room, you think about it from the perspective of a
Spyro the
10-year-old.
dragon, you've defeated
Hold on.
Gnasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Gnorc and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Yeah, them alluding to the idea that there's going to be a sequel where you have to free dragons again. But, yeah, the credits again. The credit sequence, the second credit sequence that goes round different levels. Yeah, so just think about, I was trying to think about the perspective that I had when I first got to that level, that Nasty's loot level, and collected all that treasure. It was sort of like, oh wow, this is, all the secret areas in the game and everything. It's all coming together like the ultimate secret. And it's like, it does seem interesting to think about that now. Obviously that was before the internet. Well, before I had access to the internet at the very least. I'm sure the internet existed and people did use it, but it wasn't really big. It wasn't like a household thing at that point. But yeah, so that was Spyro the Dragon. I did get the sequels. I think I had a pirated version. Well, my PS1, it was chipped, so that was the case. But I had a version of Spyro 2, but I think Spyro 2 had some anti-piracy protection measures in it. And I don't know if that was the case for my copy. I think I wasn't able to get past the first level or something, but I did eventually get to be able to play it somehow. I forget how, and I'm sure I did complete it. Maybe not 100%, but I'm sure I did complete it. And then Spyro 3, I got that. Was it Year of the Dragon? I did get that around 2001 or so. It was definitely on the very end of the PS3, the PS1 life, at least for me. That, the time between getting a PS1 and getting a PS2, it was definitely towards the end of that. And I did like those games, but they never really stuck with me as much as the first one. The first one is the one that I sort of got into the most. I think the way that the Spyro series turned was kind of like how the Tony Hawk series went. So the first game, the only interaction you have with NPCs is just whenever you free a dragon, they will say something. It might just be "Thank you for releasing me," or it might be some advice or explaining something to you. But you didn't have this whole thing of the game being asked to do specific things for particular people, where in later games you did. And I say it like Tony Hawk's, that's what Tony Hawk's did with Tony Hawk's 4 eventually. But it was sort of like, here's everything, you just sort of go on your merry way about it. And similar to that, this game doesn't have any powers or anything. You don't get something later on that can help you in a previous level. As soon as you get to a level, you can get everything in it. Everything's there for you, all the abilities and everything that you'll ever need is there for you. Some people think that's good, some people think that's bad. I think, I like the idea of having to go back to previous levels and make use of extra abilities and all that. But at the same time, I think, you need variety. It's good that some games do that and that some games don't. And the fact that this game didn't, well, I suppose it sort of emphasises the core element of the game, which is just exploration. Which that doesn't really make sense, because Metroidvanias are about exploration and they are all the exact opposite. I don't know what I'm saying, but I do think it certainly has that identity to it where, like I say, the difficulty in this game isn't the enemies, other than those frogs that cause me some troubles, as you know. It's not the enemies themselves. It's or anything like that. A lot of it is just trying to find things and trying to figure out, oh, if I can get this super flame to this area, then I can do this, or if I can supercharge at this point. And you've got to look around for like the path and just the different routes and everything. And I think that was this game's big strength, and especially back then. And I think that is really what this game is all about. I think if you had the same game with the same mechanics, the same jumping, charging, fire breathing, gliding mechanics, except every level was just get to the end of the level, no collectibles, there was like obstacles but there wasn't the exploration, it would be a significantly worse game. And I think this game rests on that aspect of it, and I think it does really well for that. Yeah, and I think that's really what drew me to it at first. Apart from it just being a new game, which, you know, as a kid you're always drew to new games and just anything that's new. But even then, like I said, when I was a kid, when I first played it, I didn't really think long term about like gathering the collectibles. I just thought, oh, I need 10 dragons, I'll find 10 dragons and then go to the next world. Oh, I need 1,200 gems, I'll do that. And I started off was just like on the hunt, like, oh man, I can get another gem out of here, I can get another gem out of there. And it seems silly now, but like looking at it now, like the idea of the collectibles, the significance of the value, like you start to, they just lose their meaning. Like the difference between a red gem and a purple gem is, you know, the purple gem is 25 times as valuable as the red gem. But if you're going for 120% anyway, you need them all. So there's not really, like, that doesn't really mean anything in that context. It's just, it would have meant something to me when I was playing it for the first time. But that's because I was playing it badly. It's a weird thing, isn't it? But I guess you don't have to play games to get 100%. Or 120% in this case. That was the thing that games did. You know, they'd say like, oh, 100%, 110%, 120%. And you have some games that would be like 205%. It's like, oh, you've done New Game Plus and the bonus thing. Which is silly. But yeah. That's everything. Alright then. Well, I think I've done well. I think I've explained things well enough. Explaining my thoughts about it. And that's going to be it for Spyro the Dragon. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!